Hi trainees, welcome to second part of Cosmetology Week 2. Here we will discuss about procedures of sterilization and sanitation, salon hygiene and safety precautions. Let's see the procedure of sterilization and sanitation. There are 8 procedures being followed for sterilization and sanitation, which are as follows: wet sanitizer, dry sanitizer, ultraviolet sanitizer, formalin, alcohol, Lysol, boric acid, and hydrogen peroxide. Let's discuss further about the procedure. The first procedure is wet sanitizer. First, remove all hair from tools and implements. Wash tools with soap and water to remove dirt, grease, and oils. Place tool in wet sanitizer for the required length of time. Remove tools from sanitizer, rinse with clear water, and dry it with a clean towel. Let's check the procedure for dry sanitizer. A dry cabinet sanitizer is an airtight cabinet containing an active fumigant. The sanitized implements are kept clean by being placed in cabinet until needed. You should always keep the tools or implements in the cabinet until it's required again to be needed, so that they should not catch any antibacterial bacteria. Ultraviolet ray sanitizer. The procedure follows as: remove all hair from tools and implements, then place tools in ultraviolet ray sanitizer for the required length of time. Then rinse with clear water and dry it with a clean towel. Always remember, you should use the clean cloth or a towel and the clean water to rinse the tools or implements which are already sanitized. Then is formalin. The formalin procedure says that 25% solution used to sanitize implements, immerse implements in the solution for at least 10 minutes. How do the alcohol procedure works? It implements having a fine cutting edge are best sanitized by rubbing the surface with a cotton pad in alcohol. Now let's see, how does Lysol helps in sterilization and sanitation. The liquid Lysol cleans floor, sink and toilet. Now when the client will visit the saloon or the parlor or the saloons have to be neat and clean. The floors, sinks, the toilets have to be sanitized and sterilized because they can also cause the bacteria which can be infectious. So, Lysol also plays a vital role in the procedure of sanitization and sterilization. Let's study what's the procedure of boric acid. Bite crystal 2 to 5% solution used to cleanse the eyes. Isn't that a new thing which we are learning? Now, let's see how hydrogen peroxide helps in sterilization and sanitation. Liquid form of hydrogen peroxide 3 to 5% solution used on skin and minor cuts. Read the label on all the products carefully before using it, kids. Follow manufacturer's direction when mixing the and using chemicals. Keep a first aid kit in the saloon. You never know when it's required. As we are studying about sterilization sanitation, how can we forget salon hygiene? What all is required in salon hygiene? You should sanitize the equipment used in the saloon. Then one should wash towel and other garments regularly. Remember kids, never use the used towel or the garments for the other client. The mani and pedi tools, which are manicure and pedicure tools, should be sanitized. There shouldn't be a single tool used in the parlor or salon which should not be sanitized after the use. Then, the saloon floors should be clean and furnished. If they'll be furnished, it'll be giving a good look to your parlor and the saloon. And cleanliness obviously tells that it's a good place to visit and disinfect the client from any kind of diseases. One should check the expiry date of the product used. Everybody knows the expired product can infect our skin. Most importantly, the professional should sanitize themselves. One should use the single use product. Let's understand this also with an example. Hi, my name is Abby. It's 9 p.m. at night. You can see the cross marks in the picture. The cross mark states that's already night, 9 p.m., the time to close the saloon. Would you leave your saloon untidy without any cleanliness and use it again next morning? The answer says no. Hi, I am Joe, the worker at the saloon. I'll be cleaning all the tools and the saloon before leaving for the day. You can see very clearly in the picture. It shows wash, wipe, clean, spray, and prepare, which says before leaving the day or before closing your saloon, you should wash the floors, the tools, the implement used. Then you should wipe the chairs, the tables, the used implements, and clean every tool used that day. Further, you should always use a sanitized or sterilized liquid to clean your parlor. Essentials. And finally, prepare it for next day. That's what Joe is going to do before closing the saloon. Isn't that great? Let's meet Elfa. She is the hairdresser at the saloon. She completely agrees to the point that saloon hygiene is very, very important, guys. The clean and safe protective equipments in hair salon is must not just today but even when COVID will not be there with us. So let's see what Alpha wants to say ahead. She says the hygiene is important as it can put client health at a risk. Secondly, sanitization at work will help us to be safe. I hope you understood the importance of salon hygiene. After salon hygiene, even the beautician or the salon person should follow the safety precautions, which will be as follows. One should wear clean, neat, and washable clothes. One should wash the hands carefully after using the bathroom, at least for 20 minutes. One should wash the hands before working on the client. Further, you should keep the stations and equipments clean. One should always disinfect equipment after each use. Always remember this. You should disinfect the equipment after every use. Do not work on the